One question for you is, what happens when Mike's term is up? How are you going to
I
get
don't
the
know.
crowd
I have to
quiet
record
down?
that.
I'll be here for another year. Past years. Another year.
There you go. There you go. Well, thank y'all for coming. Karen and the Chamber, thank y'all for doing this. And Gray Morgan, your team, thank you for investing in Dare County, investing in Southern Shores, and bringing this business here into this space and reaching out and providing the valuable services that you do. And thank you for the public and everybody who comes out, and let's have a good
Stanley, glad to talk to you again. I would echo what Warren said, speaking from Southern Shores, a little more personal perspective. We appreciate your being here. We think Southern Shores is a great place to live. I think it's also going to be a great place for you to do business. And we thank you for putting an office here. Thanks again. Thanks for coming out this evening, too.
What a lovely day to be in Southern Shores, and thank you for allowing us to be here. And Jason started talking about this several months ago. It might have been a little longer than that. He said, "Greg, we've got to get an office a little further up the beach." I said, "Well, Jason, what are you talking about?" He said, "Well, up in Kitty Hawk, Southern Shores area." I said, "Well, when Jason asked for something, we figure out a way to give it to him." I told Gary Alexander today. He said, "Now, Greg, you know Jason's going to be wearing a tie today." I said, "Well, it's worth the ride up there just to see." But it was a lovely ride. It's about 4 hours from here to Mount Olive. But I tell Jason, I said, "Jason, you don't need a big reason for me to come to the Outer Banks, because it's without question the most beautiful area that we serve throughout eastern North Carolina and southeastern Virginia." But I just wanted to say thank you for your business. I know we've got a lot of customers here. I hope we've got a lot of soon-to-be customers. We're very delighted with how this turned out for us with the decorating. But the thing that stands out most about Southern Bank is not our buildings, but it's our people. And if I were to ask for a show, well, I'll do it. If you're with Southern Bank and you've been and you were with another bank 5 years ago, raise your hand. What we try to do, what has worked very well for us, is to go after the very best talent we can find. And a lot of that comes from our competition. We've been able to attract a lot of good people to Southern, and they just work extremely hard. We look for passion, we look for work ethic, but mainly what we look for is someone who wants to treat their customers right, and that's what we talk about every day. And it's something that has worked well for us. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had our Best Bankers event in Norfolk, Virginia this year. And I'm proud to say that the Outer Banks region received the Chairman's Award. And the reason they received the Chairman's Award, because we've seen the most growth of anywhere in our footprint, not only this past year, but the past 2 years. And that only happens with having the right people on the ground, doing the right thing with our customers, one customer at a time. One thing I've always said with Southern Bank, if you call, one thing I can promise you, if you call Southern Bank, you'll talk to a person. You won't talk to a machine, you'll talk to a person. And if we don't know the answer, we'll get the answer and we'll get back to you in just a few moments. Response time is probably our #1 priority. We know that your time is as or more important than our time. And we're only here to serve you. So if we're going to be successful, that's what we've got to do. We've got to be better than the other guys down the block. So that's what we work extremely hard. And if we're not exceeding your expectations, we need to know about it. Because that is our total focus. So again, I've rambled enough. I actually brought 2 boxes of pickles with us today. And that's for 2 purposes. I want you to know something about Mount Olive, but the main reason is that Bill Bryan is the CEO of the Mount Olive Pickle Company, is also on our general board of directors, so we do a little more advertising for him. But what a great day, what a great staff we have, and I'm just so proud of them with the job that they do every single day. And but we're also proud of our customer base. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your business. And if you're not banking with us, all I ask you to do is give us the opportunity to show you what Southern Bank is all about. I think you'll like it.
Cut on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cut the ribbon.